Well, hello, this is Gmodism, Total Nerdery channel. And it is namely so that I have been fixing ABS brakes for my Volvo 940. Yes, I know that my Volvo 940 is so old and well used, but frankly, I don't have another car that I made this good, and you can see it's not a masterpiece, it's just decent. Anyways, I can however happily announce that I will make another car, because I can say that I will make a tutorial of how to make a sports car, because I thought that maybe I should have a more updated option to my old ACF Car, where I basically make a land barge with pop-up guns. And yeah, I mean, it's an old tutorial, but it does its job. I tell you how to make a ACF basic car, but I have learned, or basically I have evolved in my building, so I think that maybe I should also make a evolved tutorial. And now, if you want to make your car look really cheap, then you can like choose different rims. So it has yeah, it has different rims for all of the wheels. Then it looks extra trashed up. Anyways, to my ABS brakes. If you didn't know, ABS brakes is anti-lock braking system. Anti-lock braking system. I know they left out the L. That's completely shitted up, but that's how it is. What it does, it breaks the wheel and then releases it when it has too much load. That is when the wheel locks. So it starts sliding on the way. However, it's namely so that the physics in Garry's mod works a bit different. So my ABS brakes are quite useless. There is the only thing that's cool with having ABS brakes on a ACF car in Garry's mod is that if you have ABS brakes, you can say that you have ABS brakes, and your car feels more realistic when you have a system that all modern cars have. I mean, there isn't a modern car that hasn't ABS brakes, or a very few. It's kind of a very good system. However, I have fake ABS, as when you brake you use weld-latch, that is, this wheel locks into place with this base plate. So that means that when you brake, the wheels actually lock, which ABS is supposed to, well, fix. But now I have a cycling system that is, if let's pull up my wiring tool, we connect up this to a constant value, so you can see when it brakes. Okay, I hate this text, it's so fucking annoying. Well, whatever, it puts on brake and not braking, like that, in this, yeah, you can see. It brakes all the wheels in this pendling motion with a delay of 1.3 or 1.5 that you can set up yourself. So I have fake ABS brakes, and my brakes, I think they actually performs a bit better than if you just lock the wheels on. But however, in Garry's mod, the physics is a bit different from real physics. That is, it doesn't matter that it kind of locks on, because, well, yeah, because it doesn't matter that the wheels lock on, because then you have this constant braking friction, which acts as a better braking system. But however, to the testing, I have ABS anti-lock braking system just because it's cool. I also changed the engine of this one to Wankel engine, but I will show you the brakes in work. I have put them up to work on the S key, I think. No, I'm just kidding. I put them up to work on the shift key, because I have the regular brakes on the S key, like this. And then it brakes nice and tidy. We will actually make a a braking test soon. I just want to speed up to second gear and then use my nice little ABS brakes. Oh yes, how nice. And now when it temporarily welds, you can see that the speed wing is a bit weirded out. Anyways, let's use the real brakes. Oh yeah. So, I will set up this testing facility and we will test the braking, well, so we go to Ranger. Let's see here, where is Ranger? Whatever. Not Q Ranger. Ranger, like that. We need to make a detection system for telling when you actually brake. Show beam is for the better. Like that. And now I just test if we can be detected by the beam. Yes, we can. How good. I think, however, maybe that you will not necessarily see me connecting this up, so I will pause. Okay, now I have wired things up. So basically, this is a Ranger. The Ranger is connected to a greater than. Basically, if it has an output, we will have a 1. So if we trigger it, now it will have a 1, and then it will go down and it will increase this up-down counter, which will make it activate. However, we will reset it. What we will do is we will back up our car and then, well, basically speed up and grab the system and see how far we go. Or basically how long the braking system is. So, this is my braking system. I will actually show your my braking system because I have 3 different braking systems on this little vehicle. But however, let's test first. So let's test the ABS brakes. I actually saved this little simple board as a, well, gate thing. So now let's activate the brakes, then they will stay activated until we'll stop, and then we will put out the prop and see basically how far we did go. Okay. I have decided we will speed up on first gear and then second gear, and then we will see what top speed we will have. Okay, so here we are. This was the braking systems of our ABS braking system, but actually I need to do that again because I actually failed to stop pressing the throttle. That will make us have a quite inaccurate result at these brakes in a penduling motion. It kind of matters. So let's test again. Let's see here. 70. Stop. Okay. Now we missed the road, but it doesn't matter too much because our regular brakes will be much better. Let's put a little grave thing here. Where are you, color? Here we have the ABS brakes. Let's hit reset and try it again. We'll just wire up the different brakes like that and go and take the value C. So this is directly, doesn't go through the ABS system. Now I don't know if I activated it. Reset. Whoa! Crap! What? Oh, yeah. What happened? Well, that doesn't matter. Let's take our car and let's do the other test. about the same distance. Our top speed will still be 72 around on second gear. But anyways, okay, coming in. Stop throttling. Okay, so you can see that the braking system is a bit further. Oops, I can't be too much in the air, but you can see the red one is ABS and the gray one, let's change it green for super simplicity. Aha. Oh no. Like that. Now we could measure the distance, but you basically see that it's about 30% more, maybe 40% more on the ABS system. But as I said, this is ABS only because it's cool to have ABS brakes on your car, not that it's better, because Garry's mod physics works much different from real world physics. But now you have it. Anyways, the Volvo 940 was new enough to have the ABS brakes, so I ask you, do your car have ABS brakes? Probably not. Anyways, come on, evil car. Now I will show you my braking system. Also, if you want to make ABS brakes, I should show you how it's made. Now, we have this little value here. Maybe I can... Aha! Look. I mastered how you can see through these signs. It is a... whatever. What is connected to what? This is the usual controller. This is the button where you put in what button you want to have for braking. The S button is quite logical to have as a braking key for your regular brakes. However, this is on shift just because I have the other brakes on S. That's because I have a double system on this car, because this is a prototype. Then the gate you need is the square pulse. The square pulse. And the A is connected to let's see here. Oh yeah, that's pod controller. But the run is connected to, well, this one. The pulse time is connected to this add gate. Whoops. Oh, what did I do? Anyways, and the gap time is also connected to the add, because you can set how much pulse and gap you want. Maybe you want a bit of, less gap and more, yeah. Maybe you want to have a smaller gap than you have, like the braking sequence. Basically, the pulse time is the amount of time it's activated, and the gap time is the amount of time it's not activated. The minimum should be connected to 0. The maximum should be connected to 1, I believe. So that's how it is, and it's as simple as that. And you connect up your brakes to this pulse, directly on this pulse. Now, then you can change what braking sequence you want by. Well, maybe you want a faster one, then you can choose 0.3 here. Actually, I'm going to try out to have my pulse time on directly on this 0.5 and the gap time on 0.1. Then we will have a slightly different brakes. I just want to try that out. Okay, activate. Huh? Why did it work so good? It like jumped. Okay, so let's get up to second gear and reach 72. And now we brake. And now you can see is probably more a better braking system than the other ABS, so maybe I need to update that little thing. Okay, it seems that it's better to have a bit smaller gap time than your pulse time. Actually, we are so going to test this new... Did I remove stuff before? I don't know. Let's go check. Ugh. Okay. Sometimes I hate this car. Nah, I wanted to have the base plate sticking out so you could easily test. Well, that was unnecessary, but you who have a fresh memory of viewing this video, you can actually measure the exact. But however, let's connect. Just want to reset it for like convenience. Oh, and now I forgot. Aha. We select this one on the tester. This is usually goes to the pod controller, but well, not now. And on the calculator. Now we need to reset it. Excellent. Okay, you basically have to tell me, was this faster or not? Let's guess up. It actually looks like it's about... maybe about as good as the regular brakes. I think so. Now I kind of need to test my other, or whatever, scratch it. Let's look at my braking systems. This ABS braking testing has gone on long enough. So now if you want to have a cool braking system, you should absolutely have ABS brakes, just because you can have ABS brakes, anti-lock braking system. Otherwise, if you want good brakes, which is kind of useless in Garry's mod, as you rarely want to brake very forcefully, as it doesn't matter if you're crash basically. So make your ABS brakes. Then you need a racing brake. This is my different weld-latches. Let's just reset it. Now I have my weld-latches connected up in this manner. You know, I have this suspended, so this wheel welds directly to the base plate when it's activated. Just because if it would be activated or connected to this little rod, it will kind of lock up and lag up. It will look real bad. Now we want to turn while we brake, or have that opportunity. So the front wheels are connected to this turning rod instead for braking. So it locks into place with this one when braking. Now, there is all the weld latches are here. All of them are connected to this little add gate, or no, the back ones are connected to this one, which is connected to this add gate, and those front are connected to this one. Yes! That's because we want to have the back wheels ability to brake independently. So you can see like this. When I press space, I want my back wheels to brake also. But it has another little feature. Namely, when we brake the back wheels only with a space brake, which is the racing brake I call it, then the clutch is activated on the same button. Why do we want this? Yes, if you don't know, I will tell you. Okay, let's gear up here. And we kind of brake up, and then we want to gas up. We can even put in second gear. and then we just release it. And then we can have a fast start. Also, if you take hefty curves and need some extra punch, you can put in the racing brakes to have this nice slidey motion. Sladd in Swedish, but I don't know. Yes, however, this one, that racing moment. Maybe you also want to have front wheels brake only. And well, then you need to, let's add that as a feature. Let's add another braking system here. Go to your gates, Temic, add, just an add gate as usual, all around, strapping things together gate. Remove those and put it on that one instead. Connect it to the head braking system as this is connected to this. Now we have the B. We want to... oh, no, wait. Yes, yes. This one we want to put on another key. Let's put it on the R key. Now we will have the front wheels only on the R key. And now you think this is completely useless, locking only the front wheels. And let me tell you, it is. But you can do funny stuff with it. I believe you can... maybe this is more efficient than back brakes also. This is too funny. Okay, let's get a higher speed. Whoa, it gets kind of unstable on second gear high speed. Okay, let's brake. It's slightly less useful than all the brakes. This is all the brakes. Now you can see it stops quite fastly. I love this motion when you see the suspension of the front wheels kind of like, okay, let's put jumping around up and down, but it works better apparently when you activate all of the brakes, because then you stress the back wheel suspension also. Well, what you can do with this completely useful thing is you can, okay, I hold my space brake, have on first gear and hold my R key. Now I just released the back wheels. And if we had a more powerful engine, which we don't have, we technically could do donuts. Wow, this is dangerous. Let's... we can jump up and down. How funny. Just for this special occasion, we will fix the gearbox to be able to make donuts with the car. Okay. Where is it? ACF menu. Mobility. What gearbox is this? 6-speed inline medium. And let's find it. 6-speed inline medium. Okay, what do we have it at? Let's use my newly found trick. 0.1, 0.25. Oh yeah. Let's just have it default. And then was what? 66. Let's put the final drive down to... Now we have a completely useless racing car. Just in minutes. Oh yeah. Oh damn it, what's happening? Wow. Oh yeah. I got an idea. Maybe, just maybe, we should put in the clutch on the forward. It's probably useful. Okay. But this is funny. We can drive around like this. Huh. But it serves our purpose better to... or actually, there is another thing we could do also. Or two. Actually, maybe it's completely useless with four-wheel drives anyways on a racing like this. Let's unlink it. And now there's another stupid thing we should do. Now we have physical properties are currently something good, like Jeep tire. Now let's just have regular rubber. This is like the episode of destroying a racing car. That's basically what I'm doing here. Okay. Now I have too much friction. This feels like driving on ice. It kind of works, but let's actually pimp that gearbox to its previous glory, basically. Drag it up a bit. Like that. That's too much. It's sensitive, you know. Okay. Aha. This wasn't as cool as I imagined in my head. Not a bit. Well, I'd say we could end this episode here with my ABS brake testing system, and I actually just here improved the ABS, which I recently invented for myself anyways, but I improved it a bit here on the show, so that's nice. Have your delay time about the half of your braking activate time for your square pulse gauge. Oh yes. Well, I'd say this is Gmodism Total Nerdery channel out. Let's drive on our back wheel controlled ice car. So basically, if you want to winter test your vehicle and feel how it is to drive on a bad grip road, just change the wheels to regular rubber and you'll know it. Well, thank you very much for watching. This is Gmodism Total Nerdery channel officially out. Ja, ni gubbar och gummar, nu var det soppatorsk.